Good afternoon, students. Previous lecture we have started the new point, that is aromatic acid. In the aromatic acid, we discussed introduction, then different examples of aromatic acids, and the different characteristic of the aromatic acid. Now, in today's lecture, we will start the factors that determine the strength of an acid, or we can say effect of substituent on the acidity of aromatic acid. Okay, let's start the video. After complete watching of this video, student able to explain that different factor affecting on the strength of acid, or they can explain the effect of substituent on the acidity of the aromatic acids. Now, what are the different rules or different substituents, how they affect on the acidic nature of the aromatic acid, that we will see step by step. Okay, now here resonance stabilization. The ethanoate ion strongly stabilized by two equivalent resonance structure. First of all, student, you should keep in mind that resonance happens in the acid is not delocalizing in between aromatic ring, because for example in the benzoic acid, what is the structure for benzoic acid? Benzoic acid is the structure means your carboxylic acid group, functional group COOH, is directly attached to the benzene ring. So how this benzoic acid resonance is produced? Actually, in the resonance stabilization or resonance formation, there is your ring is not playing the role in the resonance stabilization. Means whatever resonance is forming, or resonance hybrid is happening in the particular benzoic acid, which happens only related to COOH group. Means in this resonance stabilization, resonance formation, resonance hybridization, benzene is not playing any role. Okay, you just keep in mind. Okay, because this COH functional group is outside the aromatic ring, which is not present inside in your benzoic acid ring. So here your aromatic acid ring, whatever benzene or anything else, which could not or cannot play any role in the resonance. Now, resonance stabilization. The ethanoate ion strongly stabilized by two equivalent resonance structure. Actually, for resonance structure and resonance formation, only you should consider COH functional group. You should not consider aromatic acid, which involves in the which doesn't involve in your resonance stabilization. Here the ethanoate ion, for example, ethanoate ion means C2H5COO minus. So here that negative charge is moving from one oxygen atom to another oxygen atom. So this is only two hybrids of resonance for ethanoate ion. So what happens? Let's see. Both the carboxyl group and the carboxylate ion are stabilized by resonance, but the stabilization of the anion is much greater than that of the neutral function. In the carboxylate ion, the two contributing structures have equal weight in the hybrid, and the CO bond are of equal length between a double bond and single bond. The stabilization leads to markedly increasing acidity. Means here, if particular carboxylate ion is playing in the role for formation of resonance, if the this particular both resonance is equal weight of hybrids, means actually here means length of carbon oxygen bond, or weight, any molecular weight or anything else which is very similar. So these hybrids are very equilibrium, both are very equilibrium. So if a particular compound is forming the your resonance, then it could increases your acidity of your aromatic compound. Okay, aromatic compound or your compound. Okay, now just look at the screen here. They have mentioned small resonance stabilization and larger resonance stabilization. In the small resonance stabilization, where actually your hydrogen atom of acidic group COOH, which involves for small resonance stabilization, whereas in large resonance stabilization, actually that part of H plus ion which is protonated, where protonated means, actually what is the definition of acid? Acid, those are the compound which having ability to produce H plus ions. Okay, here in the large resonance stabilization, actually your hydrogen ion from the acidic functional group is protonated. So here this particular carboxylate ion, which is anion, we can say. Why anion? Because which possesses negative charge and they have already donated the H plus ion. Now here, due to the resonance effect, phenyl or vinyl group 2 increase the acidity of carboxylic acid in spite of decreasing the acidity due to induction effect. Actually, second one of the important example for this factor which is affecting on acidity of aromatic acids or aromatic acid compound, which is always inductive effect. Means here actually you all are aware about positive inductive effect and negative inductive effect. Okay, in positive inductive effect, what happens? Positive means the compound or group which has ability to donate the electron, which effect is called as positive inductive effect. Here examples for a positive inductive effect is your methyl group, then methoxy group. What they possess, what they have has the characteristic, they has ability to donate electron. Means any alkyl group CH3 C2H5 or any other, they has ability to donate electron to whom? Here for example, in this case particularly acidic your aromatic acids, for example suppose this benzoic acid. If here in the benzoic acid at para position, if methyl group is attached, then what happens? This methyl group has ability to donate electron. So it has the donate electron. So electron density around that carboxylic acid's functional group or aromatic ring which increases. So as electron density increases around that aromatic acid, so it does not easily donated the proton. Means H plus is not removed easily when the your particular substituent which has the ability to donate electron. Means methyl group is attached to the benzoic acid, then from this benzoic acid H plus ion is not donated very easily. It requires some energy, or it means it requires some energy, or it hardly removes H plus ion. So in this effect is called as positive effect, and this positive effect what affect on your acidic nature of your aromatic acid compounds. So here acidity of aromatic acids is getting down. Means acidity of your aromatic acid is decreases when the positive inductive effect happens. Okay, this is in case of aromatic acids. Okay, before that we have seen different uh, organic compounds like amines, alcohols. In that this inductive effect or another effect, that is they affecting very differently. Okay, now for this aromatic acid compound, positive inductive effect is affecting on decreasing the acidic nature of aromatic acid. Okay, this is for positive inductive effect. In case of negative inductive effect, means negative inductive effect means which are the group which has ability to withdraw the electron from the ring or particular compounds, which is called as negative inductive effect. For example, for example, first of all the halogens, chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine, which has ability to withdraw the electron, nitro groups, hydroxyl group, these all other groups which has ability to withdraw electron from the aromatic acid compounds. Here this effect is known as negative inductive effect. Then this negative inductive effect, how they are affecting on acidic nature of your aromatic acid compound. If this substituent like negative inductive effects group, if they are attached with aromatic acid, then they withdraw electron from aromatic acids. For example, chlorine is attached to the benzoic acid. In benzoic acid, this chlorine has the ability to withdraw electron from the benzoic acid. Then it withdraw electron from whom? It withdraw electron from benzoic acid. Then what happens? This electron withdrawing, so electron density around your aromatic acid is getting down, means getting decreasing. So in this case, your H from this COOH functional group, it removes easily, or it leaving for this CO minus or benzoate ion very easily, and it getting separated as a H plus. So here this particular affecting on acidic nature of your aromatic acid is as means acidity of benzoic acid is increases. Here acidity of means due to negative inductive effect, acidity of aromatic acid is increases. Okay, means here for removing of H plus ion is means it requires very easily if the negative inductive effect occur, or chlorine, bromine, iodine, or hydroxyl group, nitro group is attached to the aromatic acid. This is about negative inductive effect. Okay, you should don't forget to write in the answer sheet, like if I'm asking about inductive effect, what is positive inductive effect, what is negative inductive effect, you should explain that positive inductive effect and negative inductive effect with the help of different example, different practical examples. Okay, you should don't write like chloro group, this group. You should this you can explain in the theory, but in example you should write after explanation point, you should write under that example, which are the example for the negative inductive effect, like chlorine, bromine, iodine, hydroxyl group, nitro group, etc, etc. For positive inductive effect, you should explain that point, what is positive inductive effect, how they affecting on the particular compound, means whatever, in case aromatic acid, aromatic alcohol, aromatic amides, in this they are playing different role. Okay, understood? You should don't forget to write example under any point. This is actual understanding. Now come to the point where we are discussing about, means how the different substituent affect on the acidity of aromatic acid. Here means we have explained the firstly, that is resonance stabilization. Next point, that is inductive effect, means if the positive inductive effect happens, then how they are affecting on the acidity of aromatic acid. If there is a negative inductive effect, how they are affecting on the acidity of aromatic acid, etc, etc. Now here just look at here electron donating group. Here formic acid, acetic acid, propionic acid, 2-methyl propionic acid, 2,2-dimethyl propionic acid, they have shown different example, and they have compared means how they are differentiating from acidity of each other. Means formic acid has the pK value 3.77, whereas acetic acid having the pK value 4.76. In the propionic acid, pK value is 4.87. For 2-methyl propionic acid, it is pK value 4.85. Then for 2,2-dimethyl propionic acid, it is 5.05, etc, etc. Means here, as the alkyl group is increasing on the acidic nature or that particular compound, the acidity of the compound is getting down. Here alkyl group are, for example, in case electron donating group. Electron donating group means positive inductive effect. Look at here. Alkyl group are electron donating. They tend to push electron away from themselves. This increases the electron density in the OH bond. The H atom is more strongly attached to the oxygen atom. It is less likely to leave, so the acid is weaker. Means electron density, as it means alkyl group has ability to donate electron. It's so electron density on that OH group is increases. So here H proton is strongly attached to the oxygen, so this is less like to leave, means it does not easily leaves the oxygen. So which affect on the decreasing acidity of aromatic acid. Okay, next is electron withdrawing group. They have shown a different example like acetic acid, which has pK value 4.76. Next is 2-chloroacetic acid, means here one chlorine group is attached, so pK value is 2.8. You should keep in mind that if the pK value of your acid is 1, then your compound is acidic nature. If the pK value is 2, still it is acidic in nature, but those compound which has pK value is 1, which is more acidic in nature, means lesser the pK value, stronger the acid. Okay, like pH value. Now one chloro group, chloro group is attached to the acetic acid, then it becomes 2-chloroacetic acid, which has pK 2.8, means somewhat pK value is decreased, means acidic nature of this compound is getting increases. Now next example is 2,2-dichloroacetic acid. In this case 2-chloro group is attached, so pK value is what, 1.3. 1.3 is means less than 2.8, means it becomes more stronger acid. Now next is again third chloro group is attached, that is compound became 2,2,2 trichloroacetic acid, so pK value it becomes 0.64. so this is the stronger acid among these four, means 2,2,2 trichloroacetic acid is stronger, then 2,2-dichloroacetic acid, then 2-chloroacetic acid, and then acetic acid. This is the order of your acidic nature of these compounds. Just keep in mind, electron withdrawing group stabilizes the carboxylate ion by dispersing the negative charge, and hence increases the acidity of the carboxylic acid, whereas electron donating destabilizes the carboxylate ion by intensifying the negative charge, and hence decreases the acidity of the carboxylic acid. Just we have heard, you must be heard in different theories of acid and theories of bases. In the acid, means if the compound has the ability to give H plus ion very easily, it is more stronger acid. Likewise, so here this is concept is applicable, means here those compound which has ability to easily remove or easily removes leaves H plus ion, it has ability, or it becomes stronger the acid. Likewise, next factor is, first of all, we first point we have seen that resonance stabilization. Second, this inductive effect, positive inductive effect, negative inductive effect. Now third point is atomic radiuses affect the strength of an acid. Atomic radiuses affect the strength of an acid. Radius of that atom, okay, means distance between two atom. For example, distance between in this we can say here carbon is one atom. Next is hydrogen, CH3, in the acetic acid, this is another atom. Then COOH, in the COOH carbon is one atom, then oxygen is another atom, and hydrogen is another atom. Like these are the atoms. From the atoms it becomes molecule and then compounds. Okay, now greater the atomic radius, stronger is the acid. Here, if the distance between two nucleuses is more, less is the attractive forces between the nucleus and the electron of the other atom. Here means if the distance between two nucleus is more, then attraction is less. So here, less the attractive forces, less stronger is the bond. Less the attractive forces, then less stronger is the bond. If means bond is very weak, and if this bond is there with hydrogen, then hydrogen held with less strength, so it can be removed easily. So it, if the hydrogen is removed easily, means it ultimately affects on the what? If the compound which removes hydrogen easily, means which is stronger acid. Okay, means this is applicable here. Means the distance between two nucleus is less, then attractive forces more. As attractive forces more, then what? Huh? This is ultimately affecting on the one another. Means this is all about atomic radiuses. Means for stronger acid, the distance between two nucleuses is must be more. If the distance between two nucleuses is more, then less attractive forces. If the less attractive forces, then less stronger is the bond. If the less stronger is the bond, then it can remove H plus ion easily. So those compound which has the ability to give H plus ion more easily, which is known as a stronger acid. Okay, means atomic radiuses which affect on the strength of acid. Means here the distance between two nucleus must be more. Next point is the solubility and appearance of carboxylic acid. Here, many carboxylic acid are colorless liquid with disagreeable odors. The carboxylic acid with 5 to 10 carbon atom all have gouty odors. These acids are also produced by the action of skin bacteria to human sebum. This can read you yourself how they are affecting, what are the different how means physical properties, like how they looks, what are the odor, what is the color, this all the carboxylic acid exhibits strong hydrogen bonding between molecule. They therefore have high boiling point compared to other substance of comparable molar mass. Means the if the your particular compound which has the molecular weight 60 of acidic functional group, whereas other compound, for example amine or something different, which has same molecular mass, that is 60, but in this case COOH, here the hydrogen bonding chances are more. Why here hydrogen bonding chances is more? Because generally for hydrogen bonding, which two atoms is requires? Oxygen and hydrogen, both are present in your acidic functional group. So this particular acidic functional groups molecule which has high, so it requires high boiling point, or it has high, means this compound are not easily soluble. The carboxyl group radial engage in hydrogen bonding with water molecule. Means this COOH group is easily forms the hydrogen bonds with whom? Water, H2O. Means here in the H2O, here also oxygen and hydrogen atom is present, so they can easily form the hydrogen bond in between, means acidic functional group and water molecule. Solubility decreases as the carbon chain length increases because dipole forces becomes less important and dispersion forces becomes more predominant. Here means as the carbon chain of the acidic functional group is increases, the solubility decreases. Why it happens like that? because dipole process becomes less important. Dipole means positive and negative charge. Here means for example octanoic acid. In the octanoic acid, CH3, CH2, CH2, these all are including your functional group. It is number in 8. So COO minus, in acidic functional group, COO minus, which is very far away from plus charges. So means here dipole forces becomes less important, and dispersion forces, dispersion from it disperses from COO minus to another minus atoms and etc. So they are predominating. So here as the carbon chain increases, the solubility get decreases. This effect on this particular compounds. The solubility of the beaker acid decreases very rapidly with size. Means ultimately, as a chain, means your compound chain is like uh, pentanoic acid, hexanoic acid, heptanoic acid, octanoic acid. Means chain here, carbon chain is getting increasing. So ultimately molecular weight of compounds is also increasing. So size, if the molecular size is more, molecular weight is more, that's molecular size is more, then it affect on the decreasing solubility of the aromatic compound. Here they have mentioned one example. Hexanic acid is barely normally soluble in water, that is 1 gram is dissolved in 100 gram of water or 100 ml of water. And palmitic acid, which has a longer chain of carbon atom, so with it requires large non-polar hydrocarbon component, or which is insoluble in water. This is example for solubility and appearance of carboxylic acid. Then next is they have mentioned different examples for carboxylic acids, and melting point, boiling point, solubility, how the carbon chain means molecular weight affecting on the molecular weight, then what is effect on melting point, boiling point, solubility, etc. You should see yourself. Then boiling point of carboxylic acid. The boiling point of alcohol are higher than those of alkane of similar size, because the alcohol can form hydrogen bond with each other as well as on van der Waals dispersion forces and dipole-dipole interactions. Means here in your case, boiling point, melting point, and solubility, hydrogen bonding is playing important role. Like here they have mentioned, like alkane. Alkane is actually a stretch chain compound, like means CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. These all groups are involved in our alkane compound. Whereas if compound is alcoholic functional group, in alcoholic functional group, OH is present as a functional group. So this OH, oxygen and hydrogen, which involves in hydrogen bonding, they can form bond with hydrogen bonding. Means here means one alcoholic group, one molecule, alcoholic group of one molecule can form hydrogen bond with molecule of another alcoholic group. So this hydrogen bonding, it happens in alcoholic functional group. Also it affect on van der Waals dispersion process. Okay. Also dipole-dipole interaction. This in this all, this hydrogen bonding is affecting. So this is responsible for increasing the boiling point. Here similarly, the boiling point of the carboxylic acid are still caused by hydrogen bonding, but operating in a different way. In a pure carboxylic acid, hydrogen bonding can occur between two molecules of acid to produce a dimer. In introductory part, we have seen how they one acidic functional group is forming dimer with another COH group. This we have seen. So it affect on the increasing melting point. Then melting point of carboxylic acid. Just look at this melting point of carboxylic acid. Here In the first 10 member of the homologous series, the alternation effect is observed. The effect implies that the melting point of an acid with even number of carbon atom is higher than with the odd number of carbon atom above, whereas no such effect is observed in homologous with more than 10 carbon. Here, melting point, in which cases, in which carbonic atom is increasing melting point, and in which compound decreasing melting point. Here the alternation effect is happen in the acid containing functional group. What happens is, what is the reason, what is the logical reason behind this, why alteration effect is, because whom, which is present here. The alteration effect is due to the fact that in carboxylic acid with even number of carbon atom, the terminal methyl group and carboxylic group are on the opposite side of the zigzag carbon chain. Hence they fit better in the crystal lattice and it results in stronger intermolecular forces. This alternation effect which affecting on the melting point of carboxylic acid. This alternation effect here, CH3 means one CH3 group is attached, which is means methyl group and acidic group is opposite to each other. They are opposite to each other, so it can fit into crystal lattice very easily, or it can form the stronger intermolecular forces. So the melting point of particularly even number of carbonic atom is greater, whereas another case, odd number of carbon atom number of acid, where this is not means not properly fit into the this lattice, crystal lattice. So this is not forming the intermolecular forces very strongly, and it affects on the decreasing melting point of the acidic compound. Okay, then next point is acid strength of substituted benzoic acid. As we have seen in the second point, that is inductive effect, positive inductive effect and negative inductive effect. Such a like here, the acid strength is also depending on hybridization effect. sp2 hybridized carbon is more electron withdrawing than sp3, and sp is more electron withdrawing than sp2. Means how they are means how this particular hybridization effect in occur. sp2 means here for example NO2 is under sp2. If the sp3 compound is, then methyl group. If the compound is sp, then your functional group, that is OH. This is hybridization example of different hybridizations. Here just look at the screen. The presence of electron withdrawing group at the para position, then acidic character increases. Okay, means just we have seen in the negative inductive effect, chlorine, bromine, iodine, nitro group is attached at the para position of aromatic acid, then acidic nature of the that particular compound is increases. Whereas electron releasing group at para position then decreases the acidic strength. Which is the electron donating group, that is plus I effect, positive inductive effect. The example is methyl group. Methyl group has the ability to donate electron, so here acidic nature of the aromatic acid get decreases. Means methyl group is acid electron donating group, so here acidic nature of the aromatic acid getting decreases. Examples are given here. As for example, para-teichoic acid is Wecker acid, while para-nitrobenzoic acid is stronger than benzoic acid. The acid strength of ortho-substituent benzoic acid is always more than benzoic acid, whether the group is electron withdrawing or electron releasing. This is called as ortho effect. But in case of ortho effect means if the compound or if the substituents means methyl, nitro, chlorine, bromine, iodine, different substituent, if they are attached at position ortho, then acidic nature of aromatic acid get it increases, whether the group is electron withdrawing or electron donating, because here maybe steric effect is responsible for the increasing acidity of the aromatic compound. Then here they have mentioned different examples like orthonitrobenzoic acid, which is more acidic nature, then paranitrobenzoic, then metanitrobenzoic acid. This is order of acidic nature of the different compound. You see yourself how they are different substituent affecting on the acidic nature of the compound, etc. Okay, this is all about the different effect or different substituents which affect on the acidic nature of the aromatic acids.